live from Hickory. It's country-ish. Alan!
Just a country boy, and he's making it good. He was y'all's underdog, dressed in overalls, living next to the wood. He liked to eat the sushi, but he don't even fish. Not so much a country boy, it's more like he's country-ish. Moved out of Hickory and headed for Southern Cal. Wound up in TV and film, making popsicle proud. Now this country boy is back with his family. Got himself a podcast, he knows it'll last, 'cause he's in Hickory.
Hello, I'm John Reap. I love Hickory, North Carolina. And as I look around, I can't help but notice there's been a lot of progress. Things are changing, and they're changing way too fast. It's scary, it's confusing, and I'm afraid for my life. I'm here to put an end to all the progress. And you can tell I'm serious by my hand gestures and the placement of my thumb on my finger. Let's stop advancing. Let's make Hickory the way it was when I was comfortable with it. Help me help Hickory be more convenient for me again. What happened to yesterday's? What was wrong with the Catawba Mall? I say no thank you to Valley Hills Mall. So now we're just down to one Village Inn pizza? And do we need all these fancy new restaurants where I can't pronounce the name? Cafe Really, Charleo's, Thulark? And now we have art museums, aquariums, and planetariums? No thank you. I say we go back to where all we needed was a timeout arcade and a roll full of quarters. I say we put an end to progress, all the advancements, let's stop growing. Let's move Hickory back to the way it was in the 1980s when it was more comfortable for me. Let's help Hickory help me. That's right, slow down, Hickory. That was just one of the many issues I was going to talk about for my run for mayor. But we got more of these ads. We're going to show them at the top of every show for a little while. And don't worry, we got more mayor news coming up soon. All right, so stick around. What up, bumpkins? It's Tuesday, March the 8th, 2022, and we got a doggone smelly international show for you today. It is International Woman's Day. That's right, so tough titty to all you national dudes out there. It's not your day today. I'm going to read a letter from my Ukrainian pen pal, Natalia. We're going to check in with her. Also, I'm giving money away tonight. More residual checks. Someone's getting some cash tonight. And it doesn't matter what your sex is or what, where you're from. All right? So call in later. We're going to give money away. And in small town news, I love this. A pet food company is offering to pay dog owners to smell their dog's poop. Can you smell what the Rottweiler is cooking? So stick around for that. We're live on Facebook and YouTube right now. We're taking your comments. I got several interns up in here today. I'm gonna say three of them, really. Because, look. We got, where are we at right now? Who are we on? You're on me, the Alan Jackson, but I don't know if you're going to switch to one of these. I got two interns sitting over here. We've got Elliot, the intern. Oh, what was that wave? What was that? Oh, but you had the pinky up.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, that was interesting. I thought you were doing your own thing, dude.
Oh, no.
You start your own brand?
No, it was my finishing school training. Sorry about that.
Yeah. So that's Elliot, the intern. He's checking YouTube and or Facebook, and then sitting next to him, he's just filling in for Isaiah. Very tall ex-Hornet NBA player, Sebastian. Thank you for filling in. Appreciate you, buddy.
Yes, sir.
And then over here we got Sergeant Mark Haverball. All these people checking comments, correcting me, all this good stuff. Leave us a comment. Because we're live. Leave us a comment in the comment section. If it pertains to the show, I'll try and read it live on the show right now, today. So I'll ask you a question. Would you smell your dog's poop every day for 2 months for $6,000? Leave in the comment section. I want to know about it. And if I don't get to your comment today, maybe I'll get to it next week, because that's what I do. So now I'm going to read comments from last week. Last week I asked everybody, I'm going to take these off. Hi, it's me. You got to show the baby blues. Last week I asked everybody, should I keep pursuing the role of mayor? And a lot of you had some feedback on that. And by the way, I think now is probably a good time to go ahead and get to this. I'm going to interview. It's not just me that was running for mayor. You got 3 other people. You got a guy by the name of Alan Hoover. You got a guy by the name of Quintavious Hill. I think the other guy is Hank's Guess. That's his name. I'm pretending not to know. Of course I know it's Hank Guess. Anyway, I think what we're going to do is have them zoom into the show. And let me ask them, now that I'm technically out of the race. That's right. We're going to get into that later as well, but maybe I'll endorse someone. Yeah, so we'll interview these other guys, and we'll figure out which one we should get behind. All right? So look for that soon. All right, let's read some comments from last week. Danny Jackson, the guy we know and love very well, big fan, big Patreon supporter. We love ourselves some Danny Jackson. He said, I'm sure some mayors have different homes they live in. This is true. But I was just informed minutes before we went live from Dodie Renfer Bowman, or Bowman Renfer, one of those. Y'all know Dodie. She's big in the political world, and she is sort of my consultant. And she told me that you have to reside there, and you can only have one address that you claim as your residence. And so whatever that one would be, you'd have to live there, and we already got into that. So Danny Jackson, 4 years. Hang on to it. All right, let's read the next one. Scott Weibelt, you got my vote. I don't live there, but I would still vote for you. I don't know how that's possible, Scott, but I'm going to figure out a way to do that. But thank you for your support, Scott. What's the next one there? We got Ravencroft. She said by he or she, I don't know. Raven to me is like a girl's name, but I could be wrong. It's also a bird. I'm not sure what the sex of this person is. Doesn't matter. Ravencroft says, buy a new house and put a cut out of yourself inside the house near a window, LOL. Not a bad idea. There will be some cutouts of me coming up this year you're going to see in stores. Stay tuned, sun drop. All right, what's the next one? Jacob Stayerk? How would you pronounce that name? Stayerk? He said John should have been on that movie Pumpkinhead. LOL. Thank you, Jacob. I didn't see that one, but I think you're going for a ginger slam there. Appreciate you, Jacob. Not sure what your profile picture is, or I'd have a comment about your appearance as well. All right, let's go to the next one. Shane Flint. He says, okay, I will increase my Patreon donations to not do it. Now, what he's talking about is a thing called the share stare. And we're going to get in that in a minute. We'll see. But, yeah, that could be like a dueling pianos thing. If you've ever been to a dueling piano bar, they got 2 pianos. They'll start playing a song, and people hate the song. They'll pay you to stop playing it. So maybe that's what we'll do, pay for me to not do it. Thank you, Shane. Great idea. All right, look, if you have no money and you want to help this podcast, you can always write us a nice review on Apple Podcast. And we have a new review. I don't know if you want to read it. Does anybody over there, can you read that from there, Elliot?
Sure.
You want to try it?
Okay. Came for a story, stayed for the man. I came to listen to your take on Florida's full Send criminal? Okay. Full send criminal. Glad I have tuned in. Appreciate your comedy and your take on society. Keep it country-ish.
Yes, and that was from Tess Marshmallow. Yes, so ear holes, boys. Thank you, Tesh. Woo-wee! Yeah, so that story was the one about the guy in Florida who like stole a car, then it got hit by a train and it sent it into a house. Mm-hmm. So that's what she's talking about. Thank you, Tess. All right. Also tonight, Country-ish After Dark. So if you're not a Patreon supporter, might want to get on that because tonight is when we're doing Country-ish After Dark. $5 and up. You could be in tonight's show. What we do is have you on the show, and we cut loose and have a good old time. All right. So we've come to that moment where I don't know if I want to do it or not. In the beginning of the show, if you watch the very beginning of it, the whole countdown is to try and get you to hit the share button. It's how we grow. One of the ways we grow is by word of mouth, grassroots. That's you hitting the share button. And I try to get you to do it at the beginning so I don't have to do it now. But I started this thing a while back, and some people like it, We have Patreon supporters who really want me to do this. But I'm going to ask you right now, because Shane Flint, and there are some other dudes on here who don't like it when I do this. Seems like the females like it. So let's figure this out. If you want me to do the share stare, put a thumbs up right now. If you don't want me to do the share stare, put anything up. It could be a heart. It could be anything other than...
Be careful when you say that.
What?
You put anything up. Don't put anything up.
Well, I mean, like in terms of an emoji. So I'm thinking, yeah. Well, there's only thumbs up, thumbs down. There's a heart. There's a smiley face. So a thumbs up means you want me to do it. Anything else means they don't want me to do it. So what's happening over there right now, Elliot?
Lots and lots of thumbs up.
Lots of thumbs up. Now, see, Shane, I don't know what to do, Shane, because Shane does not like it, and I like Shane. But there's only, the people have spoken, Shane.
People did speak.
The people spoke, and I feel like I have to do it. So if you're new here, like if you're new because maybe you saw me in Columbus, Ohio, this is a thing that I do. I'm trying to find the wig. Anybody know where the wig is? Oh, I haven't seen the wig. Oh, this is great. Maybe there's no wig.
We've been sabotaged.
Maybe I'll do it without a wig. Oh, this is... Do you believe in sharing the love?
To do it.
I can feel something on top of her head. It's a dumb wig, it's not enough. Wow. Okay, thank you, Chris. Good instinct. That was quick. Fast thinking, brother. Anyway, I think the wig is in there, the Alan Jackson. If you would have turned around on that couch, I bet, yeah. I was trying to
I got it back here. I was wearing
get one
it
of the
earlier,
runners
sorry.
to run in there, but then I heard the song and I went for it. So anyway, I hope you hit, that's called the share stare. Normally I just stare at you and give you time to hit the share button because that's not entertaining and I don't want you to see that. Anyway, hope you hit the share button. All right, let's plug some tour dates real quick. My next gig, I just left Ohio. Thank you if you were in Columbus. But I'm heading back up there. This time Cincinnati or Liberty Township. I'll be at the Funny Bone up there March 11 and 12. Come see me. Also just booked this one, March 18th, Grand Ole Opry. That's right. In Nashville. So if you're in Nashville on the 18th, come see me. And also, we're a podcast, Apple, Spotify, Pandora, iHeart, Stitcher, Podbean, you name it. All righty, let me get to the guy sitting across the table. Dare I say, one of my best friends of all time. All right? He's a good, you all right?
Yeah.
It's like you're waking up and wiping your face off.
Yeah.
You're getting ready for your introduction, huh?
Yeah. You got to prep yourself.
He's a good friend. He's a good man. He's a good dad. And I'm just happy he's here. Marcus Hunt, how you doing?
Good day
buddy?
to you. Thanks for kissing up to me. I appreciate it.
Always.
That was nice of you.
Well, I mean it.
Well, we were talking. So you were talking about the mayor earlier. You weren't in this. You weren't able to run because you weren't in the. City.
Technically, I don't live in the city limits.
And we had talked about you using my address.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Which was
hoping
a-
you'd come on last week so we could talk about
Yeah,
this.
that was that'd have been good.
Your
Tell you-
birthday, though.
Yeah.
But
It
no,
was
thank
my
you for
birthday.
offering up your address, because Mark does live in the city limits.
Yeah. Could have moved in, and you could have. I would
You
do all
have
the cooking. You do the cleaning.
Okay.
I mean, your bed's already in my house anyway.
That's
You're
Wait a
not
minute.
getting that back.
Wait a second, though.
We didn't. That's a loophole.
Right.
Your bed is in my.
I have a bed in the Hickory residence.
He does.
So when I moved, I gave Mark my bed.
A very
And,
nice, expensive.
Do you want to tell everybody how great this bed
it's
is?
a very good bed. It's a Tempur-Pedic, I believe it is.
Tempur-Pedic, yeah.
Whatever.
Yep.
It raises up and down, the
Yep.
feet, the vibrate, the whole nine. You're
And it's
not
a
getting
huge
it back.
bed. It's like a California king, yeah.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
It took 4 or 5 people to move that thing in.
Yeah.
But yeah, you always have a bed in Hickory.
So that's
in the
true.
city limits. Yep.
Huh. I wonder. Well, the lady who's at the Board of Elections, she said you have to put your hand on the pillow every night.
Every night.
I mean, that's why I wanted to reach out to Dodie, and I actually text her. I want to know the actual law.
Yeah, is there
She sent me. She goes. So the end of it all be all election law, North Carolina Constitution, Article 5 of the North Carolina Constitution, form government, Section 160A 59, qualifications to elect off, blah, blah, blah. It's basically saying you have to reside there. Then I said, well, see, that's a gray area. What does it mean to live in or reside? What if I have more than one address? What if I travel a lot and I stay in hotels a
You're
lot?
at your girlfriend's house.
Right. I mean, there's many places I could reside. Which one does it have to be?
Well,
And she goes, I do not. She goes, I do know you have to have permanent residency established, and you can only have one primary residence.
one.
Yeah. So then that was the one where, then again, I'm like, well, what does it mean to live in that primary residence? How many days? Right? How many nights? How
Nobody
many
can-
hours in a day?
Nobody can
Like,
tell
what does
you.
that mean? So I think there's gray area there.
There's got to be.
But at the end of the day, she's right. I'm not going to pursue it anymore. And I was thinking about doing a write-in thing where people could write my name in, but I don't want to mess with the election.
Well,
all right. So
some of
what
the-
we're going to do is we're going to have the other guys come on.
Yeah.
We'll interview them. We'll talk to them, and we'll figure out which one we like the best.
And we'll support them. Yeah.
We'll get behind them.
Yeah,
Could
they're-
be Hank. Could be what's the other dude's name? Oh, I read at the top of the show. There's a couple. of
Q.
them.
I call him Q.
Quintavious Hill, possibly. Where did it go?
Quintavious
Oh, here we
Hill.
go. Alan's got it. Quintavious Hill
Otherwise-
is running for mayor. I don't know anything about him.
Quinte
How would you
Playa.
pronounce that?
Well, he's got it. Looks like
Oh
he's
yeah,
got
yeah.
a nickname.
Quante Playa.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he might be the right guy for the
He may
job.
be.
I don't know.
We'll find out.
We're gonna try and find out. And then the other guy, you got the other one up there? Yeah, Alan Hoover. It kind of looks like a mayor a little bit, that mustache. I think I've seen this guy before. I don't know if I know him. I think I might know him. That might not even be. All I did was type in Alan Hoover on Facebook. That might be the wrong Alan Hoover.
I don't. So you don't know if that's even the
No,
right
I don't even know
picture.
if that's the right one.
I think he sold me a car one time. That guy, Alan.
A vacuum cleaner.
Yeah. Rainbow salesman. Maybe.
So anyway, yeah. So I missed your birthday. Happy belated birthday.
Thank you. 49.
We're exactly 49 together right now.
I caught up with you until a couple weeks.
Yeah,
You'll
March
jump ahead of me.
26th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to be in Nashville for his birthday.
Yep.
Sebastian will be there. It's going to be a big
All
time.
of our buddies
so-
will be there. Good times ahead. All right. Well, thanks for coming. Don't forget Country-ish After Dark tonight, 9:30, just for Patreon supporters. That's why we got the whole crew here, except Isaiah, but he's too young anyway. He'll be here next week in case you're keeping up with the Isaiah stuff. He'll be here next week. He's got to do that one final review of And Just Like That on HBO. So you can't just leave us hanging. All right, let me thank everyone who came out to Columbus, Ohio one more time because I sold out 2 shows and packed the house to other shows. You guys made it great. So let's look at some pictures. Guess who this is?
It's Bob Haynes, right?
Haynes.
Super fan Bob Haynes came out with his ditty. They sat front row, and I actually have a funny little video clip that Britt Blakeney recorded my set where I talked to him on the stage. We'll get to that next time. But his dad had a vape pen that looked like a little harmonica.
Really?
Yes. And during the show, I was over here doing something. I just look over. I see a big puff of smoke just come up from this table. I'm like, what is going on over here? And his daddy was smoking this vape pen.
Oh.
Yeah, which you're not supposed to do. But I said, give me that thing. And so I was going to take a hit. I go, what kind? Is this just nicotine? He goes, no. That's my medicine.
Oh.
I said, okay.
THC medicine.
I don't want to take your medicine. So, but it's good to see Bob Haynes. He's doing the 3-fingered country-ish wave right there, as you can see. And there were some more fans hanging out in Pittsburgh. I'll give you this. I mean, they're from Pittsburgh. That was Columbus.
Are you at the mall? Looks
Yeah,
like you're at the mall.
that Funny Bone is inside of the Easton Town Center Mall. And it's, you might think that's weird and out of place, but this club is one of the best. I always say Nashville's my favorite and then Denver. This is right up there with them because it's so big. It's like the hub of all the Funny Bones. The guy who owns all the Funny Bones, that's his main club. That's where he
Mothership.
lives. That's the mothership. Yeah, let's keep going. Now, this lady showed up with her own shirt. It says John Reap for mayor.
Wow.
I don't sell that. She made it.
Did you make her take it off? Did you switch shirts? Why didn't you switch shirts with her?
Well, her boobies would be exposed. I don't want to do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Come on, man. It's International Women's Month. Be nice. So, but look here, packed house, balcony full. Everybody showed up. We had a good time in Columbus, OHIO. Yeah, we'll just go through these. There it is. One guy that works there had a nice camera. It was like, I'll go out and take pictures so everybody can see you. You packed the house. I'm like, cool, man.
You did.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a great one.
It's a lot of people.
So
man.
thank you all for coming out there. One more thing I want to. That's good, Al. I think that's all. Is that all the Columbus pictures? Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's good. So one other thing I want to bring up. I was in the newspaper last week.
Yes.
Hickory Daily Record. And they came out and did a story on me. And the title was funny. I gave the girl a shout out. I thought it was great. There were a couple of things I may have changed in it. But when I shared that article from the Hickory Daily Record, it looks official. It looks like, this is a newspaper or a national magazine, and you share it. It looks like it's headlines like, something big happened. So what I did was I went out and bought the URL. I bought 2 URLs. I bought HickoryGazette.com and HickoryObserver.com.
They're yours now.
It's mine, and we're going to start our own newspaper.
Okay.
And then we're going to write the things we want to share and then share them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
we'll write what we want in the newspaper, and then we'll share them. So it looks like we're sharing a real headline from a real newspaper. You have a question?
Can we do like a cartoon strip in the newspaper?
We can do whatever we want. It's our newspaper.
Right, we have a cartooner.
We just Danny Jackson.
Mm-hmm. Send it in. We'll put it in
Not
our
a
fake
bad
newspaper.
idea, dude. We'll get Danny Jackson to do like what do you call them? Not cartoons. What do you call those? In
Comic strip?
Comic strip. Thank you. Of us. Do cartoon
adventures.
characters of us. He could like describe the show, a funny moment from the show in like 4 pictures, and that'd be great. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
We just need writers. So Elliot,
Yes, sir.
I know you like to write.
Yes, sir.
You have submitted many things to me.
That you have not read, yes.
This is your time to shine. Okay?
Okay, another childhood dream come true.
Would
yes,
you
sir.
like to be the head writer of the Hickory Gazette?
Why the hell not? Sure.
Okay.
He just got promoted, I think.
He did.
Didn't
You're the
even know
head
it.
writer of the Hickory Gazette and the Hickory Observer.
Only if you promise to double my salary.
I will double it.
Okay, done.
Easy peasy.
Add another zero to
Yep,
to
2
the zeros.
Well, we'll
Consider
see
it
where it
done.
goes. It could be fun experiment.
And Mark he needs to get out and get chopping wood. We're going to need a lot of paper.
Well, this will be no
Yes.
no paper. Yeah, this will be
no paper.
online.
This is online. Man.
Yeah, we're just doing it to share things so it looks like a legit thing. All right. Again, I like to fake things, mess with people. All right. Larry the Cable Guy, the Alan Jackson. We got to get him on the show soon because I'm doing a show with him.
Okay.
So we have to schedule that sometime. I just had it written down here. Countryish After Dark, Patreon. Okay. Some people asking me about the cruise, the John Reap's Peeps comedy cruise or whatever. We're taking a year off. 2022, no cruise. 2023 cruise. And Johnny Poovey just texted me the other day. He said the newest ship's called the Wonder of the Seas. Sails out of Canaveral on November the 11th, 2023. So lock that, put it in your calendar. Just be thinking about that. I know it's a long way away, but if you start saving now, you can afford to go. It's 7 nights. It goes to Coco Cay, Cozumel, Mexico, Roatan, Honduras, Costa Maya, Mexico, and we're going to work on what we're doing on it, but just go ahead and be thinking of that. All right, I say we get to our first segment. There's this segment has a sponsor, by the way. It's brought to you by Hendrick Honda of Hickory. That's right. Hendrick Honda of Hickory for all your Hendrick Honda of Hickory needs. They got great cars down there. I love mine. I have a Honda 2021 Passport, and I drove it to Columbus. Might take it to Cincinnati. Might take my boo-boo's car to Cincinnati. So we switched cars for a minute because hers does better gas mileage. And gas is expensive. Look, I went down the other day and got myself a hot dog. You think I'm joking when I say they have hot dogs? They go down there. There's a Hot Shots hot dogs right there. Hot cars.
Hot dog or the hell beat out of you. You heard that one?
Either one.
You get a hot dog or the hell beat out of you.
What's that from?
That was an old friend of ours used to say that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was from a movie. No. Gotcha. All right. So what I do here, it's called Best Trends. I click on your hashtag on Twitter. I find out what it is you're talking about, and then I weigh in on it. It's how you know that we're current. We're in the moment. We're in the know. It's a segment I like to call, drums. Ooh, it's the Best Trends. Here's what you're talking about. All right. Couple things. Dude, I feel like I got a nose hair.
I do too.
Me.
It must be something. I got one too.
Sorry.
I feel like I got a booger on my nose all the time.
Well, it's bugging the crap out of me.
Let me see. Oh, you're good. You're good. Nothing there. Am I good?
No birds in the sky.
We used to have a friend Scott used to do that.
Yeah.
He'd have you do a nose check because he had real bad sinuses.
So look up there. There you go. Yeah.
You're good.
All right.
Man.
I feel better. I think I plucked it. All right. Hashtag Ukraine invasion. Now, this is not a funny thing, obviously. It's very sad. I mean, this has been the news. We don't do politics or pandemics, but this is something I can't ignore. It's tragic. Anytime people are dying, this is horrible. But it's what people are talking about, Ukraine invasion. And I can't help but hearing them say the same thing over and over. They're saying that there's a lot of shelling. You hearing this term?
Yes.
Yes, they're getting shelled.
Shot at.
Right.
I assume.
Well, I know it's a bombing, but when I think of shell, I think of the thing that the bomb is inside of. I don't know why they're calling it shelling and not bombing. Why are we not using the word bombing? Shelling doesn't sound as bad to me. It sounds like, it's just a spent thing. It's done. It's harmless. Let me go to my resident military guy, Sergeant Mark Havelball. Can you enlighten me? What is the difference between shelling and bombing?
The difference primarily is the mode of which the ammunition is delivered. So with the bombing, that's delivered through the air, so that's where you get your bombers and stuff, normally Air Force related, jets, stuff like that. Whereas with shelling, that's going to be your cannons / howitzers. It depends on the country's equipment,
Gotcha.
But the howitzers is more or less it's stationary on the ground. They'll call it in and they'll give them the grids and stuff like that.
I mean, both are going to kill you.
Both are going to kill you, and depending on what type, obviously some of them's got larger blast radius and stuff like that.
All right, so I got it. So basically, the cannons that they're using, what do you call it?
Well, for America, we got what we call howitzers. There's also an M9 howitzer, which is a tracked howitzer. In other words, it's mobile. It's not a stationary cannon where you put it down and just dial it down.
All right, so there you go. It was confusing to me because I just see things blowing up. And I thought they were coming. So if it's a bomb, it's coming from a plane or the sky.
Whereas if it's
a shell, it's being shot out of like a projectile, like a shotgun shell in a weird way, but way bigger.
Exactly.
I got it. Okay, thank you for that. Well, thoughts and prayers to those people over there. It's also International Women's Day, It's a global celebration to commemorate women and call to action to accelerating gender parity. And some of my favorite international women, I like to salute some of them. Margot Robbie from Australia, Gal Gadot, or Sade. Was it Sade or Sade, the singer?
I've always heard
Sade.
Sade.
Yeah, Sade. All international women. Love them all. But for real, though, that was just me, having that little cry. Jody, I love you. Don't worry about it. But I really want to give a shout out to my Russian pen pal. Do you guys remember this? Mm-hmm. I have a pen pal that I met in 1990 when I went to Russia on a world peace mission called People to People. And I was a student ambassador. D. Allen Jackson was with me. My brother went, and we had this on the show. It was episode 35.
Ooh, way
You were
back.
with me. We were sitting right over there in that room before we got this built. And I thought, like, I have a pen pal from Russia. It'd be funny if we checked in on her. And I thought, like, let me look that up because this is going on right now. And her name is Natalia Orlova. And I looked it up again, and she's actually from the Ukraine. Well, they call it Ukraine now. Are you showing the picture right now, the Alan Jackson? That is a picture of her and her daughter. Look at the ribbon. That's the Ukraine colors right there. But I don't know I don't know what's going on. I hope she's okay. I sent her an email today just to see. I told her we're all thinking about her and thoughts and prayers. I hope she's safe. But I want to read you the letter. Now, I read this on episode 35, but it didn't make it's not going to hit like it's going to hit today. She wrote, this was in 2020, by the way. Dear John, it was unexpected and pleasant to receive a letter from you, as if I returned to childhood for a minute. A lot has changed in 30 years. You came to the Soviet Union, but now it is gone, and there are many independent states. The country where I live now is Ukraine. We are at war with Russia. This was 2020. We're at war with Russia. The part of the Ukraine territories is occupied. Politicians try to turn one people against another. It can be difficult for me to communicate with my friends from Russia. So how crazy is that? I have no idea if she's okay, but reached out to her. Thoughts and prayers to Natalia.
Also, we'll give a real quick shout out to Vladimir. That was the Russian exchange student we ran around with in high school. Remember that? Right. He lived with your next door neighbor.
Vladimir,
Rick.
very common name.
Yeah.
When you started off, I didn't know if you were going to end with the other.
Yeah, I never knew his last name.
Yeah,
but he was fun.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But I was giving a shout out.
Putin
Yeah,
didn't live.
Oh my God, what are you doing?
Didn't live in John's neighborhood.
Yeah, no.
Vladimir was an
It's a very
exchange
common
student.
name. It's like Jerry or Tom or Frank or Dean.
Yeah.
John or David.
Yeah.
That's right.
Vladdy. We call him
We call him
Vladdy.
Vladdy. Where is he from?
Russia.
Was he? Okay, I got
Maybe.
Yeah, that guy was good at basketball. I remember that.
He was a lot of fun.
He was fun. All right. Today, March 8th, is also National Oregon Day, also known as the Beaver State. Also, where we got the wood for the arches that came crashing down. Douglas firs. Shout
Thanks,
out Oregon.
Oregon.
Thank you. National Peanut Cluster Day, which is one of my favorite candies. National Proofreading Day. National Proofreading Day. I think my friend John Heffron needs to recognize this day. I'll read it here. National Proofreading Day highlights the importance of proofreading our written work. The day also allows those who enjoy proofreading to gently correct others. However, constructive criticism is usually welcome if invited to proofread one another's work. You imbecile, why didn't you read this? Oh, did you send this to me?
That's part of my job.
I forgot to proofread it. All right, look, we got a lot of show to do. We got money to give away. We've got a crazy small town news story, so stick around. We'll be right back with more country-ish after this. Hey, John Reap here. You remember me, the guy from Hickory? I'm from Hickory!
And the last comic standing is John Reap.
I like it here. I'm also a master thespian.
I said my salt. Oh. Salt and pepper's here. Hey, that thing got a Hemi?
Anyway, I'm coming to your town, and I want you to come see me. Get your tickets. They're in here somewhere. You'll figure it out. Hope to see you there. Hey!
That thing got a hybrid?
Yeah.
Cute. Come on! We're out of gas! Again?
Yeah, it's a hybrid. Sometimes you just gotta move on. And we're back, huh? How about that old hybrid Hemi commercial spoof? Well, gas prices are going up. Good time to maybe look into that. Right, Toyota? I'm just kidding. Honda? I love Honda. All right. I do another podcast from time to time with a friend of mine named John Heffron, and I'll give you a little sneak peek of what we talked about last night. Check out this little clip. We got to talking about cereal.
You know, your levels of cereal changes. Like, so now we're at the age where you buy the cereal that's at the top shelf.
Right.
And it's all,
Yeah,
it looks like it just helps you poop. Like everything, all the cereal on the
Yeah.
top shelf is
Yeah.
like bran, oat, this or what. And then, you know, next time you're at a cereal aisle, if you look, they do it exactly so the eyes of the cartoons on the cereal box are making eye contact with the age of the kid that is walking down that aisle. So
what does that mean?
So Frosty the Flakes or Tony the Tiger, his eyes are literally where a 6 or 7 year old eye line would be.
Are they looking down then?
They're kind of giving you a little side eye, like, what's up? What's up? What's up, kid? Yeah.
Wait, okay, so if it's a
And then
kid's
the old
cereal, then
old
it's
people
probably
who want to poop are looking down at you.
Oh, yeah.
Their eyes are looking down.
Wait, I'm laughing because my mom just left a comment.
Your mom just left a comment?
Yeah. She said, peanut butter Captain Crunch.
Peanut butter
Captain Crunch. The milk, because you got peanut butter and sugar.
Yeah. So so Michelle just said she's off the side studying. I was going to say a thing. The problem I have with Captain Crunch, it cuts you.
Yes, it kills the roof of your mouth.
That's exactly what she said. She goes, it cuts the top. So if you don't let it get a little soggy, you just throw that in there all haphazardly thinking you're about to watch cartoons on a Saturday. Your mouth, just like burnt pizza mouth, you're done for like a day. You're out of commission.
100%. I love me some good cereal. Hey, check out the Heffron and Reap show every Monday night live at 7:30 p.m. And you can go to heffronandreap.com to get the full episode. All right, let's move on. I think it's time to give money away. But first, any interesting comments from the interns?
Well, this comment isn't from me. It's from Scott Reese. He said you went on a peace mission to Russia. You could have done a better job.
Yeah.
Oh,
I do believe they've lifted the mask mandate now. Mm-hmm. If you feel comfortable taking it off, I feel comfortable with you having it off.
I think it's still
just so I can understand what you're saying.
Is that
still
some kind
trying
of
to sell
retribution?
I mean, I believe it was lifted.
It's been lifted.
Yeah, you don't have to do that anymore.
We're
I'm
at war
going to
now.
liberate you like DeSantis did those kids in the press conference. Did you see that?
yeah, that was great.
He said, you don't have to wear these anymore.
Take them off, kids.
My
So
face,
I'm
my
going to
choice.
DeSantis your ass right now and tell you can take that off if you want to.
Okay, but
But
I don't want
to sell
to.
those last 5 or 6 you
I
have.
sold them. I took them to Columbus.
Throw
We
'em
had
away.
0 left.
Oh, it's over.
Yeah.
Okay, I hold on to this one for dear life. Right?
But the comment was from Scott Reese.
Yes, sir.
And he said I could have done a better job
Yes,
at World
would you-
Peace.
Yes, sir.
I think we did a fantastic job because that was in 1990. And that's how many years of peace did they
It was
have?
30 years.
30 years when me and Alan Jackson was there. We liberated Ukraine. Because when we were there, it was Soviet Union. We left and Ukraine's like, you're right. We should be a free country.
Back in the USSR.
That's right. So I think we did a pretty damn good job. All right. There might be a phone number up on the screen. If you want to win money, you might want to start dialing that number because I'm about to give money away. I'm going to add this one to the pile. Marcus, you'll pick one. All right. If you're in Columbus, this was what I was talking about. This is the game. I give money away. I've done some acting. I've been in some sitcoms, movies, commercials, voiceovers, adult films, you name it. I've done it, and when they air it, they have to pay me. They're called residual checks. I'm going to open up an envelope on the show. I'm going to read you what it's for. You call in with a guess. Closest person, I mail you the check. It is a game.
Hold on just a second. Stall just for a second.
Yeah, okay. So what we're going to do is some in-house guessing. We're going to do some in-house guessing, and that way you will know how to guess when you call in. These guys are going to guess. Their guesses don't matter, but it's going to whittle it down to the amount that you should
All right, we're ready.
think of calling in with. It is a game that we like to call...
Shall we?
How much is that Screen Actors Guild Residual Check?
Very good, buddy.
Nice.
I enjoy that time
All right.
with you. All right, slide one. I don't know what it is. We got 7 of them, or 6 or 5. Who knows? Here's what he just picked it at random. I'm going to open it down here where he can't see it, and we're going to read it.
Well,
Tell you
so
what it's
what was
for.
it last? Was it last week?
He's
Week
bound it
before
down
last?
last
It
week.
was week before last. It was like, wasn't even $1, right? Remember that?
Was that the 17 cent one? I think?
17 cents.
17 cents.
So let's see if we can do better this time.
And I do believe whoever won that check left a picture up on Country-ish Facebook.
You did?
page.
That was.
So if you want to see what the check looked like from last week, make sure to follow us
That
on
was
our Country-ish Facebook
Eddie.
page.
It was Eddie.
Eddie Weber.
Eddie Weber.
Down in
Eddie
Florida.
Weber. Yeah.
He's
He
commenting
posted-
right
Thank you,
now.
Eddie. All right. This, I'm going to, right off the top, I'm going to tell you it's way better than 17 cents. Okay?
Way better.
You're going to want to call in today. This is for an episode of Blackish. That's right. Where we get country-ish from. I tell people this is like the redneck version of Blackish. Country-ish. The ish. I got the idea from Blackish.
You did.
And I did an episode of Blackish. It was an episode called Martin Luther Skiing Day. And I played a character named Whitey, who owned a store called Whitey's. And they stopped in there and they had to deal with me. But this is for basic cable, internet rental, electronic sell-through, and pay television. And it's one check. Marcus, how much is the Screen Actors Guild residual?
I'm gonna go right out the gate. Just throw something out there. $27.34.
$27.34 locked in. You're right in that it's double digits this time,
At
in
least.
front of the decimal point.
But I'm not
But
anywhere
you're low.
close. I'm low. Oh,
You're low.
It's real low.
okay.
All
Now
right,
you
let's
say
go
that
to
now.
let's go to Sebastian. How much?
$69.69.
69.
Did you say 6969?
69.
Oh, you're getting ready for country-ish after dark.
Oh, I
aren't you?
forgot it. It is going to be after dark tonight.
Good guess. Best one beats him. All right, Elliot, how much?
I was going to say $68.77.
But instead, you're going to say
No, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, it's
No,
awfully
you
close
just said
to
I
his.
was going to,
Sorry,
which
that's-
means you're not doing it.
So you
Yeah,
can't
I'm
say
sticking with
now.
it.
So which is it?
$68.77.
He's beating you.
Damn.
Have a ball.
I'm going with $70.24.
New winner. Oh! All right. So there you go. Hope you're paying attention when you call in. Thank Mr. Ball. All righty. The Alan Jackson. We're going to pick 3 people at random. We're going to get them in here and whittle it down, and someone's going to win this check. Whenever you're ready, Mr. Jackson, just let him on in the room, and we'll talk to him and get to meet these. Hi, John Reap here. Who am I talking to?
Hi, this is Sonia.
Tanya?
Sonia.
Sonia with an S.
Sonia.
Sonia with an S. Oh, that sounds very Ukrainian.
Or Russian, yeah.
Yes. Привет, как дела? Я не понимаю, пожалуйста.
What he said.
Where you calling in from, Sonia?
St. Joseph, Missouri.
Missouri. All right. That's the show me state.
It sure is.
That's right. What part did you say again?
St. Joseph.
St. Joseph, Missouri. What's that close to? St. Louis?
It's 1 hour north of Kansas City.
Okay. Yeah. Did you come see me in Kansas City? I was there not long ago.
I did.
All right.
Excellent show.
All right, Sonia. What do you do for a living?
I worked as a hairstylist and then a mental health therapist.
Oh, wow. I got your number one customer right here.
Why?
He's got good hair and he needs some mental health.
Yeah, I was going to.
That's good.
Awesome.
Thank you. Okay, Sonia, let's hear a guess. How much is this Screen Actors Guild residual check?
I'm going to go with $75.25.
$75.25. Pretty good guess. Have-a-ball's beating you, but he's not going to win. But pretty good guess. You're winning because you're the only one with a guess so far that matters. So hang on. The Alan Jackson puts Sonia on hold. And let's get two more people in here. We'll see if they can beat Sonia's guess. I'm excited for these people. Whenever you're ready, the Alan Jackson. Yes, John Reap here. Who am I talking to?
This is Ben from Columbus, Ohio.
Ben from Columbus, Ohio. Dude, were you at my show?
I was there Friday on the early show, and you were fantastic, man. I loved it.
Thank you, Ben. O-H.
I-O.
There you go, baby. So, Ben, thanks for coming out, number one. Number two, what do you do up there in Columbus?
I'm a carpenter. I run a little wood shop here and make some fake little wood products.
Very nice. Well, I think you'd be very impressed with our desk that was made by one of our intern's cousins. Our intern's name is Isaiah Pennell, and his cousin makes handcrafted, would you say carpenter or would you say?
Design. Custom design furniture.
Woodworking, yeah. So also this was made out of wood.
Goodwill.
So we enjoy wood.
Yeah. We have wood.
Already I'm trying to think how can I
more closely next time I watch.
I mean, look, we got a wooden beam back here behind Mark. This sign is wood. This desk is wood. I've got wood on my tumbler. We love ourselves some wood. Got wood? Yes. So, all right, Ben, is this the first time you've called in?
Is this the closest without going over?
Nope.
Or just the closest?
It's just the closest.
All right, my guess is $70.45.
Ooh.
Very good. Very good. All right. I'm not going to say anything else because we have one more caller, and I don't want to,
don't give it away.
Influence the next caller. Hang on, Ben. Let's get one more person in here. Let's see who's going to win this residual check from Blackish. John Reap here. Who am I talking to?
Hey, my name is Frankie Blacker.
Frankie Blacker. Maybe? Blacker.
I don't know. Say it again, Frankie.
Blacker.
Oh, see, we talked to every
Frankie Blacker.
Frankie E. Blacker.
Was he on Blackish?
Spell that last name because I want to get it right.
Blacker. Uebelacker.
Oh, that's a very German-sounding name. Blacker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Frankie, where you calling in from?
Hickory, North Carolina.
Oh!
How come we don't know that name?
I know.
Come on, man.
Frankie, have we hung out before? How old are you?
41.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we've run into each other out there in the wild.
Yeah. I have seen you a couple times.
Oh, cool.
Man about town.
Who are you going to vote for mayor?
Well, I was going to vote for you, but you're not in the town city limits, so hopefully we can figure that out.
Don't worry, Frankie. 4 more years, all right? I'm just putting my toe in the water, seeing what people might think. I'll get serious when I'm maybe 55, 60. So just hang on to that thought.
Good retirement.
Hopefully we'll both be alive.
Retirement
gig.
when
I'm tired of running around the country selling out theaters.
There's nothing else to do.
All right, Frankie. How much is this Screen Actors Guild residual check?
I think I'm going to go $73.15.
$73.15. I got you, buddy. Well, what do you do for a living, Frankie? I forgot to ask you that.
Retail. I work at Games.
Gaines?
Gabe's.
Games, retail.
Okay.
Is he saying Gabe's or Gaines?
Games.
Spell it.
Gabes.
Gabe's.
See,
Gabe's.
But
It's a
he's
retail
saying Gaines, but I heard Gaines, but it's Gabe's. You go to Gabe's.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know this guy?
No.
I know this guy.
Yeah, I think I do know.
Frankie. Did we have a dance off one time?
Yeah, he came to the yard sale.
Yeah.
I hear you. I know
Oh,
you.
yeah. Hey, buddy. Listen, you got to let me know these things. I know faces, not names. All right, Frankie. Thanks for your guess. Hang on for 1 second. We're going to get a winner in here. I've already passed the check off to Sergeant Mark Havaball, who gave it to our producer, our algorithm cruncher,
Yes.
Alan Jackson.
I fed it into the mainframe computer system and had it draw the winner for us.
Dude, you put in the mainframe?
Yeah, I got the whole thing.
Holy crap.
I got it right here.
This number is going to be legit then.
Yeah. No, there's no discrepancy here. This is right on the target money.
All right. Well then.
So you want me to? All three of them are on hold. You want me to just bring in the winner?
Bring in the winner. Well, let's celebrate.
Oh, I always forget the music.
And let's see if we can get them. Oh, I got to keep reminding you to do that.
Yeah,
okay. Well, we'll do it now. We'll get serious now.
All right. The winner is on the phone with you right now.
All right, John.
Hell yeah, Skinner back, Johnny Reed.
I don't know who is it.
Ben from Columbus. I'm a winner.
Oh, Big Ben. All right, buddy. Congratulations. You have secured yourself this check. You didn't get it exactly right, but you did win the check. Now.
Awesome.
But check this out, dude. We also do a deal or no deals type situation. You could.
Oh, lay it on me.
You could say yes to this check and the game's over. I'll send it to you in the mail. Or you could gamble. Play another one.
I like to gamble.
Have you played this game before, Ben?
Well, I've seen it. No, I've never played it.
So,
but I've watched your podcast many times.
I'm worried for Ben because it's pretty good.
That is a good check compared to what we've seen
If he says like
lately.
he wants to play another one,
Well, your normal ones are like $3 to $15, so I think I might.
I'm going to advise you just hang on.
Go on.
Don't do that.
Go on, sir. Explain the rest of the game for me.
Well, Ben, you called my bluff because I don't know where I was going. I was going to make you open another one, but then what if you don't get that one exactly right? Is it closer? So let's just screw that. Ben, you won the check, but let's see if you can get it. How much was your guess?
Ben's guess
For the
was
next one?
$70.45.
$70.45. That's a good guess. You were a little high. It is actually $70. And what number was quite possibly one of the best NASCAR drivers of all time, known as the Intimidator?
Well, that would be 3 cents.
That's right. $70.03 was this check. Mr. Ben, I'm putting my finger right here where you can see
Fantastic.
exactly the amount, $70.03, Mr. Ben.
Hell yeah.
We have one
I love
question
it.
for you. What are you going to do with all the cash?
I'm going to spend it
Very good.
on wood.
Well, now you got to go to
make you a little beautiful
countryish.com.
project for your little shop.
Thank you, Ben. Go to countryish.com, click on the contact section, leave us a message so we can get this in the mail to you. Okay, buddy?
All right. Thanks a lot, man. That was
You
awesome.
are welcome. All right, hang up on the Alan Jackson. I feel like we're going to go over because we're at 8:56. We got small town news, and we got a sponsor I got to read. So, because we do, we have sponsors. Yes, Elliot.
Okay, well, I would just like to speak to if anyone has won a check I've been sending them out hand over fist, as was evidenced by Eddie Weber. We need your name and address. And if you've sent it in the past, please resend it if you haven't gotten a check with the amount and your address. Thank you.
There you go. So if you want the check, you have to go to countryish.com, click on contact, and make sure you give us your address. Otherwise, we don't know how to send it to you.
Exactly.
Okay. Here's how we keep the lights on. Sponsors, you know what I mean? And Patreon supporters. And don't forget, Countryish After Dark, 9:30. But I got to read this. We have a sponsor. I'm very happy about this. Credit cards, student loans, mortgages, car loans, hospital bills. Did you know you have a lot of rights if any of these ever go to debt collections? That's right. Consumers, not debt collectors, have a huge list of rules they have to abide by, and that is where the law firm SueTheCollector.com comes in. SueTheCollector.com is a national consumer law firm that only helps consumers. The lawyers at Sue the Collector have helped literally thousands of people turn the tables on debt collectors and put an end to the illegal harassment, abuse, and repeated phone calls that many people find themselves subjected to through no fault of their own. The lawyers at Sue the Collector can help everyone in all 50 states. They've won millions for consumers over the years and have canceled over $1 billion in consumer-related debts. That's right, $1 billion. And right now, they really want to speak to anyone that's had their car repossessed. Did you know consumers do not have to allow repo men to take their cars against their will? In most cases, you can actually legally refuse to let them take your car. If you've ever objected to a car repo and they still got your car against your will, you may be sitting on a very valuable case. Call Sue the Collector's office right now at 1-877-BAD-REPO or 1-877-223-7376. Again, that's 1-877-BAD-REPO or 1-877-223-7376. They're open right now to take your call. Again, that's 1-877-BAD-REPO. That's what they called me in high school. All right. Let's move on to our final segment, guys. Any interesting comments? Anything you want to say before I move on to our final segment?
No, I think we're good for now, sir.
All right. I'm excited. You know, there's a lot of negative things going on in the news, guys, right? We know this.
It's pretty
Politics, pandemics, gas, petroleum, Putins, all these things that lead with P.
Bridges falling down.
Bridges. Trying to keep it in the P thing.
Oh, we were doing P's.
Well, you know, politics, pandemics, petroleum, Putins. You didn't catch on to it?
No.
He said bridges.
He said, yeah, bridges.
Oh, he gets it.
Close.
He's right there with you.
Listen, but we try to ignore those things. We like to be happy-go-lucky if we can. It's a segment that can be best described by Justin Clyde Williams.
We're just small-town dudes with small-town news, breaking stories of crimes committed you never do. Mind your P's and Q's or they'll cover you. The town may be small, but the news is huge.
Alrighty, who's got dogs up in here? I know you don't have a dog, Sebastian. No way. Ellie, you got a dog?
Oh, yes, I have a dog.
Do you really?
Yes, I do.
I've never asked this question before. What kind of dog you got?
We were told that it was part Shih Tzu and part Blue Tick Heeler, but Linda never believed a word of either of those.
Oh, okay. Do you have a picture? I'd like to see this dog someday.
No,
how old
not
do you
really.
think this dog is?
Oh, gosh, he's
is it an
10,
old dog?
11. He's getting on up there.
Oh, okay.
But he's going to bury me. Don't kid yourself.
Well, listen, this is all about you. All about you, Ball. You got a dog?
Not anymore.
All right. Well, this is all about you, buddy.
Oh, crap.
I got a way you can make some extra cash. Okay? There's a pet food company that's offering people to pay dog owners to smell their dog's poop. That's right. You get paid for that shit. Huh? And you thought your job stank. A plant-based pet food company in Britain is offering to pay dog owners more than $6,000 to switch their dog's diet for 2 months and keep track of the poop smell. Huh? What about? What do you think it's a good job? I'm talking to the dog owner.
I don't think I could do it. I'm sorry. No.
Well, you'd be like one of them fancy wine sommeliers.
But that only breaks down to what, $7.50 a week, so I don't think so.
Well, you'd be sniffing your Shih Tzu's poo-poo instead of wine. You'd be saying things like, I'm getting earthy undertones and notes of dirty sock.
Like get the nutty flavor?
Yeah, I'm getting a nutty flavor here. Well, it's a company called Omni, and they specialized in plant-based dog food. They're looking for dedicated dog owners to sniff their dog's poop to test the effect of a plant-based diet on a dog's digestion, stool odor, and general health. That's a lot of money, dude. You can't just, hey, don't poo-poo this idea. I want you to have this money.
I'll consider it.
If you're selected, you would be paid exactly $6,685.82. That's after they convert it from pounds, because it's a Britain company.
Ooh, I see.
From pounds to dollars, dog pounds. And that money is for using Omni's dog food for 2 months and report on the effects the food has on the frequency of the bowel movements. Okay, that's one thing.
You got to keep up with that.
Poop odor.
Yeah.
Energy level, behavior, sleep pattern, weight, and fur condition.
It's a lot of work.
It is. It's a lot to keep up with.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind if you're thinking.
Well, my dog's mentally ill, so I don't know that I'd be able to keep up with that.
Well,
maybe not a good candidate.
That's a doggy downer.
You'd have to, it's a doggy downer. You'd have to start a whole chart, and you have to start a chart. You know
Chart.
A doo-doo diary. You'd be saying stuff like, day 2, more cranberries equals less dingleberries in the dog's fur. Because that happens if you get a furry dog butt,
Yeah.
The dog will be examined by a veterinarian at the start, at the end of this 2-month excrement experiment. Omni co-founder said customers have reported improved digestion, energy levels, and general health after switching to a plant-based food. But now all the dogs are smoking weed, doing yoga, and listening to Lisa Loeb albums. So be careful of that if they switch to a plant-based diet. They said we're getting feedback that dog stools have improved in terms of consistency, smell, and color. Do you ever care about your dog's poop color?
No,
not so much.
Yeah.
As long as it's not runny.
Right. Who cares
Yeah.
what color it is?
As long as you can pick it up.
Yeah. I've
throw
never
it at
looked
people.
at a dog's poop and thought, like, oh, I wish that were chartreuse.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be brown or black. I mean, who
Yeah.
cares what the color is? They said, what better way to demonstrate this than by being willing to pay a dog owner to sniff their dog's poop once they've switched to our brand of dog food? I really feel like they should hire other dogs to do this. Other dogs, they like smelling poop anyway. And they have better noses. Like they have dogs that sniff out drugs at airports, Hire a dang bloodhound to get in there and go like, yeah, you're good. And I think you're in heat.
You can get that from poop smell? You can tell if the dog's
I just think that's how good their nose is.
Oh, yeah,
they can
tell.
detect anything.
Yeah, they can tell they're in season, as they say.
In season.
In season.
You're pregnant. Yeah. They said, we know this is a weird job, but we also know that this is the way for us to put our money where our mouth is. What a horrible choice of words.
They said that?
They actually said that. That's gross.
Whatever.
We want to show dog owners that plant-based dog food, could improve their dog's stool, general health, and bowel movements. Yeah, I gave my dog a Beyond Burger, and now he poops out sliders. Applications are being accepted on the company's website. People were asking about the website, Elliot. Is that right?
Yes, they were.
All right, so here's the website. Grab your cockapoodles and head on over to omni.tofudoodoo.com. It's omni.tofudoodoo.com. I'm kidding. The actual website.
I actually started typing.
He did. Alan was typing away.
Alan, don't
That
type.
would be a great website.
Don't type that cockapoodle in there. We will have a virus.
I think it's just omni dot something. Yeah, let's see here. I got it up here somewhere. I think I sent it to you, the Alan Jackson. Oh, yeah, omni.pet. Go to omni.pet. There it is. You can get paid. That's 5,000 pounds, which is converts to 6,000 over here, to sniff the dog's poop. There it is. I mean, do you not want to make money? Huh?
Yes. Well, Nothing can top my salary at this job, but I guess I could hold
You
you.
said you wanted to double it. I'm trying to help you, man.
Side hustle.
You can lead an intern to water, but you can't make him smell it.
This
All
could
right.
be your. Hey, this could
I'll
be your
consider
number
it.
2 job.
Oh, wow.
Number 2
Good
job.
Sean.
All right.
Oh.
There you go. The town might be small, but
Town may be small, but the news is huge.
Alrighty, man. Thank you all for watching this episode. I hope you had a good time. I hope you left comments. I hope you shared. I hope you check out the Patreon page. If you don't know how to do it, you got time because we're going to go do the After Dark at 9:30. Right now it's 9:06 p.m. You got 24 minutes to sign up. It's only $5, and we talk to you one-on-one. We'll pull you up on the big screen. You can ask us questions. You can make us do stuff. Mark will take his shirt off.
Do whatever. I don't care. It's
Yeah.
$5.
Show him your jeans, dude.
Oh,
You got
no,
nice
no.
jeans.
After Dark.
After Dark.
Oh, you
Gotta
got to
come
pay
on.
to play.
That's right.
That's right.
So all you got to do is go to countryish.com and click on support. And there's different levels. $5 is all you need to be a part of the Patreon. I think we have like 27, maybe 30 people. It's how we, keep the lights on because we only have Sue the Collector. So we're not making any money. But not really. We're breaking even is what we're doing.
Tell people that.
Yeah. But no, we need you. That's what I'm saying. We need you. So join.
Compassion commercial.
Yeah. Go to countryish.com, click on support. All
Hey,
right.
Just so you know, in the last 20 minutes, we've gotten 5 new Patreons already.
Yes.
That's why we do it. Thank
Give
you.
it up.
for
Thank you,
signing
yeah.
up.
Good time tonight.
Any final thoughts, guys, before we wrap it up? I know we got to get ready. We got some stretching to do.
Stretching
You
out.
got to do your
I
exercises.
got to exercise. I'm ready. Folks calling in. Let's
Yeah.
talk about it.
Yeah. Zoom it. We'll see your face, and we'll have a drink with you.
We're counselors. We're whatever you need us to be.
That's right.
Ask any question.
Any questions.
Anything you want to bring up right now before we end this thing?
Tell your mom and daddy and them you love them.
Yeah. How about you, Elliot?
Yeah, 2 quick items, please. Speaking of International Women's Day, the interns are putting on a show with the group Burning Witches, which is an all-female heavy metal band out of Switzerland at Amos's on May 28th. Amos's South End in Charlotte, North Carolina. So check that out and get your tickets now.
Where can they get tickets for that? What website?
At the Amos's South End website.
Okay.
And also, I'd like to give a shout out to my special friend who is watching. They know who they are, and say I hope you had a wonderful day today.
Oh. And if you tune in for After Dark, he'll tell you who the special friend is.
Sergeant Havaball, how about you? Anything special? You got any special friends?
No, I'm good.
Thank you.
You're all idiots.
D. Allen Jackson, how about you?
No, I think we're all good back here, man.
All right. Well, for the Allen Jackson, for Sergeant Havaball, for Elliot the intern, for Sebastian, for Mark Hunt, I am John Reap, and I wish you good bicycle.
Well, life on the farm is kinda laid back, but I wouldn't know that I'm from a cul-de-sac. Don't chew tobacco and I don't smoke crack. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, I said the kind of life never did me no harm, but I do know a guy with only one arm. Keep your fancy smartphones and your self-parked cars. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, I got a podcast that'll make you giggle. It ain't number 1, it's right in the middle. The town's not big, but it ain't too little. It's time for country-ish. Go on, you.
Hey, everybody, it's me again. I just want to say thank you for listening or watching this podcast. You know, we couldn't do this without supporters like you. Oh, wait, are you not a supporter? Well, you could be. It's real simple. Go to countryishpodcast.com. Click on the word support. That will take you to our Patreon page. That's our support page. And from there, you can support us many different ways. There's different levels. You got $5 and up. You got Pewter Pro, Rhinestone level, Executive Zirconia, all the way up to Platinum Elite. And all of them come with different rewards. We're talking hats, t-shirts, ginger beard masks, even be a guest on the show. You got to check out our Patreon page. Go to countryishpodcast.com, click on support, and thank you.
Go on.
Hickory hot sauce, huh? Go get you some of this. Hey, hickory hot sauce, so good to make your head shake. It's really good.